You are listening to Conversations with the Citizen.
This is Conversations with the Citizen. I'm your host, Tia Carol Jones. I'm here today with Inez Kelley, President of the United States Master Chess League, and Sedrick, United States Master Chess League candidate. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
being here.
having us here.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Okay. All right.
You want to go first?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Ladies first.
I'm Inez Kelley, and I'm the founder of the United States Master Chess League, USMCL. And our chess league, this is our first year being a full-fledged league.
Okay.
It has evolved from the Battle of the Masters, which was a competition between the top master level chess players. We actually had it in New York last year. Before I go there, the purpose or the reason why the league has come together was in celebration of my brother's life. He had passed in 2019 from colon cancer, and he was just a chess advocate. Life revolved around chess, as most chess players do, okay? And so I wanted to do something to celebrate that. So my first year, I actually had an event here in Chicago. In fact, I think that's when I met
You, me, Tom.
Right, yes. And it was a small event. And then I had connected with some people in New York who were friends of my brother. And we just decided that, okay, we're going to make this bigger. We're going to celebrate the African-American players. And so we did the Battle of the Masters. From there, we were really able to see some of the vacancies that were happening in the chess. And from there, it just kind of evolved into a full-fledged league. And so here we are, United States Master Chess League.
United States Master Chess League. Wow. Well, my name is Sedrick Prude. I've been playing chess for about 45 to 47 years. I've competed since I was in grammar school. Coach. Right now, I actively coach Marist High School. I run an after-school chess program. Let's see what else. I actually have an official title of candidate master. It's with the United States Chess Federation. It's a league, and they give you title based on a rating system, how many people you've beaten, different levels in chess. Like if you're a beginner, you may be a 600 rating, but if you've been around for some years and you've developed your game, you could be as high as a master. To give you an idea of what a master in the world of chess would be considered, it'd be equivalent to getting your bachelor's degree in college. That's what they equate it to. A master level chess, the energy you got to put in. Also, to go along with that, like in the world of chess, we have one black grandmaster here in the United States. His name is Maurice Ashley. Kudos and shouts out to him. He's out of New York, so everybody knows him. He's been the only black grandmaster in the United States for many years.
25
years.
Yes.
And so that gives you the idea of grandmaster title. Now we have several master titles, which falls under grandmaster. And to reach that level of a master, you have to have a rating of over 2,200. And that gives you an official title of master. They'll send you a certificate in the mail that says you are certified United States Chess Federation master. There's very few black masters here in the United States. Here in Chicago,
And even less, there's less.
yes, break the numbers down. Yes, we only have probably 10. As big as Chicago is, Chicago is one of the top cities in the chess world. You got St. Louis, New York, and California, of course. But as far as black strong chess players, we are definitely one of the top. We may not have the title of master, but we play just as hard, and it can beat a lot of masters
You
here
have
in Chicago.
you have the talent.
Yes.
This is one of the reasons why for Sedrick, aka Big Pong.
My official name.
You know, it's for me not coming from the chess world, even though for my family it was huge. My dad played, all of my siblings played. We had to learn how to play chess. That was a rite of passage in our house. But it wasn't something that I gravitated towards, especially because at that time it was just so long, and so it seemed so long and so boring. And even though you know the way the pieces move, just really not understanding the dynamics that happens between the two candidates on the board, it just looks like a long game, you know, a lot of times. So,
Yes.
But having individuals such as Big Pond, and I'm also working with Terrell Harriet, who is in New York, King of Queens organization, that having those individuals to help give some input and insight to be able to pull this together, because chess players are a different breed.
Yes.
and of a different mindset. And although we say chess is a sport, and it is a sport, the some may say the lack of the physicality, but the physical is different, because it takes something to sit and stay contained and to be able to master the thinking process that goes along with it. So it's really great when you give yourself a chance to get in there and learn it and really understand what's going on.
And he has been calling me Big Pond.
Wait. You said your name was Big
That's
Pond.
well, you know, that's my chess name.
Okay.
Nobody really knows my government name is Sedrick Pride. They'll always say Big Pond. So they'll be like, you play Big Pond? And then I'll be right there in their face. But I always introduce myself as Sedrick, but then they'll mention the name Big Pond.
Oh, so you don't even know your name is what you're trying to say.
No, a lot of people don't know my government name.
Okay.
So that happened to me a couple of times.
I didn't know it until getting your official name for the contracts. That's the one thing for the USMCL. The blueprint is the NFL. Okay.
Yes.
And so one of the things that we look to do is to add to a really huge space that is somewhat vacant right now, and that space is those individuals who play chess, who enjoy chess, but maybe they are not going to shoot to be the grandmaster. They may not want to participate in the tournaments and all of the other things that come along with increasing your rating on that momentum, but they still enjoy the game. And this is a way that we bring together those individuals as a team sport. Okay, so rather that individual, it's the league consists of 4 teams, 3 candidates per team. We're hoping to get an alternate for each team, but we haven't grown that far because the crop is just not here in Chicago. So anyone out there who plays chess, your rating is at least around 1800, and we know that's under the master level. It is in the expert level range, and if you're playing at 1800, then you know you're someone to be reckoned with. So we can kind of mix and match and put you in the system. But yes, it's 4 teams, 3 candidates each team, and we have 6 matches with a championship. Our candidates are compensated. They are paid for their talents, their service, and then a championship is issued. So we'd like to think that we're using that blueprint to be able to create another space for those who are interested to continue to stay in the game.
I'm actually loving this idea. I've been in the chess community for a long time, and I'm surprised nobody ever came up with it to actually do it this big, to make a league like this that actually pays players to participate. And I'm excited about it, building a nice solid foundation. Inez is doing her thing, and we need that energy she brings. So I'm looking forward to it. I've been spreading the word, sponsorship, anything we can get. Also, she mentioned about the rating system. Yes, you can have a rating of 1800 and you can still beat a master. It's not most likely, but yes, you can. And we also talking about blitz.
That's true, yes.
We are not talking about slow, which is classical chess. People always assume that you're going to sit at the table for 8 hours, which was my longest game, by the way, 8-hour game. And so that's like you get 2 hours, I get 2 hours, that's 4 hours. Then you get another certain time. So we're not doing the long games. We're actually going to be doing the 5-minute blitz, which is faster speed. And you get to see people think fast on their feet. I always think about our kids and how creative our young youth are. And this is the sport that they want to look at and enjoy. Look how fast they come up with that solution. Look how fast they come up with a combination to solve that problem. And so kids are very good at creating things. As an adult, we get conformed to, man, I can't comprehend that chess game. It's too complicated. Whereas I tell them, if I can teach a 3-year-old how to do this, you can understand it just as well. And the blitz is the fun part. I've been teaching a lot of kids, and they want to play fast. I don't want to sit there all day. And so when they see the blitz that we have and the excitement that we bring, as the league get bigger, I look for people to look at our attitudes and our swag and everything that we're going to bring to the league. I don't think you're going to see a lot of certain ties sitting there like, because this is not that type of league.
Right.
This is something you want to enjoy, to see people act real fast, come up with ideas and have fun and enjoy it. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So can you explain chess to me? Because I don't know anything.
Okay, that I'm going to turn over
chess?
to.
Explain chess. How would I
You want
explain?
a number of pieces. What are the number? How many
Number of pieces are 16 pieces.
Okay.
You have pawns. You have knights, bishops, rooks, king and queen.
What is
It's
the most
like an
important piece
army.
on the board?
I would say the king. The game is over when the king is cornered, not taken off the board. It's not checkers. This is chess. So the king has to be cornered. The definition of checkmate. Checkmate is the word that you would say. Checkmate meaning your king cannot run anywhere. He doesn't have anyone to block him, and he cannot capture the piece that's calling check. So that would be game is over, checkmate. People always ask me, why do you have a pawn on your arm as a tattoo? And I have to explain to them. They always think the pawns are the foot soldiers. They don't do anything. And I have to explain to them that how many pawns do you have? You have 8 pawns. And those pawns have a chance to grow up and become a queen, which is one of the most powerful pieces. She's worth 9 points. She could do anything. So, but I have 8 chances to get a pawn promotion to become a queen. One of the most powerful. No other piece in the chess game has that ability. So that's why the pawns we consider them the souls of the end game. They come to life at the end of the game of chess. You're trying to win the game, so you want to push a pawn down to get a pawn promotion to become a queen, which is the most powerful piece to win the game, to get the checkmate. So the other guys are the knights, the bishops. They're the guys that do the grunt work, to try to trick you and use combinations to get some type of advantage. Chess is it's a war game. It is a war game to the point that in Russia, other countries, you leave your math class, you go to your chess class. They treat it just like that. They're serious because they understand the critical thinking, the strategic planning. It's not just basic. This is a real thinking game. You got to use your mind to solve problems and solutions. That's why kids are so great at it, because their mind can create, what if I do this combination? What if I do that? And so that's why I always promote the kids doing this. And it's just one of those things, especially we need in our community. Think, solve the situation. Think about how can I solve it? And the critical thinking skills. But chess is a fun-loving game. She mentioned that family plays. My family comes from Inglewood. They run the game to the Chatham area. I grew up in this neighborhood. 87th King Drive. And so they brought the game over there, and it was like 20 of us playing on the front porch. We played our baseball. We went swimming at Petuli Park, Cole Park, but we played chess religiously too. We would have our own chess tournament, and so it kept us safe, kept us from running the neighborhood too much. It did a lot for me. I wasn't no A student, but I loved the game. Like I said, I've been doing this game for 45 years. I left the federal government just to do what I love to do, which is teach, give back to the kids, play chess all day. And so this is what I love to do. This is my passion. We joke around in the chess community and we say, chess is our life. We don't need a wife. We have chess. That's all we need. But it's a joke. My wife don't like me saying jokes like that, but chess is my life. I love it.
But it's funny because when my brother had passed and at his homegoing, his son had, we were cracking up. We were like ashamed that it was so much, I don't want to say fun, but he made it that way. But he talked about how his dad, like, they understood that chess came first, then the kids, then the wife. It's like, and you see that in the chess community, they are just laser focused. My dad was like that, just laser focused. And don't have a tournament come up. My brother used to say, don't call me, don't stop by, don't show up.
The biggest tournament coming up is this next weekend, Chicago Opening. It's one of the largest chess tournaments here in Chicago, one of the largest in the country. It's got people from all around the world going to play in it. So I've won my section like 3 times, so I'm strong.
And behind all of the technique and playing the game, the business behind chess is like any other sport. And what a lot of people miss is that there's a lot of money in chess. Okay, there's a lot that's happening behind the scenes in terms of your sponsorship and the monies that are paid out and what some of the top players make. Like, I was trying to check to see if Magnus Carlsen, who is currently the world
retired
grandmaster, whether he's retired. Well, Magnus has been playing since he's 3. I think he's only 30? Is he 32 or something like that?
Yeah, 32.
Yeah.
Another one that we have is Haku Nakamura.
Yeah, Nakamura. Yeah.
Nakamura. I actually played him when he lived in Vegas. I lived in Vegas, and they called me up to the university. I was like 20 years old at the time, and he was only 9 or 8, and they were like, "Yeah, he's a child prodigy." And we playing blitz, of course. Of course, I beat him. I bet not let no 10-year-old, 9-year-old beat me. There's very few of them that can beat me. But yeah, I played him, and but he's the number one. He has a lot of sponsors, Red Bull, and millionaire off of it. So yes.
Yeah. So I put. Right now, he's at about 50 million now, even though it's a lot less than when you look at other sports in terms of the revenue that they bring in. There's still a lot to be had when it comes to the business itself. One of the things that I wanted to look at in pulling together the league, and again, I stress that it's not a tournament, so you don't come and win a trophy or anything like that. This is a league. These guys are teammates. Okay, and the way between my son also, Rashawn, and Terrell have worked together to create a method of play that's a little structurally different from just the one-on-one in order to create the activity, the engagement, and to increase the spectatorship, because the business of any sport is your spectatorship. It's your fan base. Your fans need to come out and pay for the tickets. By the way, our tickets are $35. Please get your ticket. Go to the website, usmcl.org. Whether it's the jersey that you'd want to wear, Big Pond's jersey, whether it's the t-shirts and the backpacks and things of that nature. So all of those things have come together to help to make the sport, to create the sport atmosphere. If you decide to come out, our first game is June 22nd at the Salute Center on 91st and Commercial. Like any other sport.
What was that location again?
Salute, 91st and Commercial.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure they got that.
Oh, okay.
Information.
All right. Put that out there. I get that.
Yes.
Yeah, 91st and Commercial, and it opens just like any other sport with the national anthem. We have Micaiah Estelle, who is right here from Chicago, a local singer who is a part of a group that is handling our production. So with the production, we have sound, we have music, we have entertainment, we have food, drink, and in between that, we're going to see some good chess.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we want to make it an exciting affair outside of just the game itself, in hopes to really build the the following that helps to build the sport. So also each event will impact that surrounding economy anywhere around $7,000 to $8,000. So now we're not only bringing the event in and doing what we do, we're also impacting the economy in terms of the players, the compensation for the players. The facility holds up to almost 250-300 people. So bringing those people into that area, the stores, the surrounding stores, to be able to support. And so all of those things are coming together to make the league not just something for the players in and of themselves to have a platform and a space to increase and to improve and to continue to use their skills. It also is good for the economy.
Absolutely. You said free food. Somebody gonna come. Somebody gonna
Well, once
come.
you pay your ticket,
Free drink.
yeah, right. It's free.
Oh,
It's all.
wow.
It's included.
It's included.
Yes.
They will come.
Food, drink, entertainment,
Yes.
engagement. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, absolutely.
Remember to make plans to join us again next week for Conversations with the Citizen, the place where real